Val's a gobby-cow at the best of times.
She had no right even being there.
She was my guest.
At my grandchild's celebration party. To which nobody even thought to invite me.
It was a last-minute arrangement.
But you still had time to invite your floozy.
Look, Mum, you're here now. Let's just get on with the party, eh?
Her name is Val, and we have a connection.
Something we lost a long time ago.
Whose fault is that? For years, you haven't wanted to be physical.
That's just a bit too much information. You don't need to be personal about this. We just need to be adults, don't we?
You know, I blame you for this. Taking your father in and then pandering to this ridiculous midlife crisis of his.
For your information, I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, and we all know why, don't we? You got me here under false pretenses.
I was just trying to help.
Oh, yes, and look. It's been a big help, hasn't it? You've just made things 10 times worse.
Hey, guess who's just caught his first trout?
Dead big.
Well done, love. Why don't you put it in the sink?
Who were those blokes outside?
Did they say anything?
No. Drove off like flaming loonies, though. I nearly pranged the van. What did they want?
Oh, something and nothing to do with your dad.
Did you tell them he were in hospital?
I tried to, but I don't think they believe me.
Why not?
Oh, what's it matter, Sam?
Can I wash the fish now?
Yes, love, I'll come and help you.
Lacey, I'm not thick, you know. I know when something's going on.
I'll just get Samson started and then I'll tell you.
OK, I've managed to move things around, so the best I can do for you is tomorrow morning at 10.
Sure you can't make it any later?
No, it's either that or next week.
What's up with 10?
Nothing. No, I'm on call, that's all.
I'll just show you this. Might be of interest. This is what's known as a mobile communications device. Now, these were
Right,
invented...
how can I concentrate on wedding details, knowing I might be ill by
Let's not go there. We get the picture.
Well, thanks for trying, but it'll have to be next week.
Well, not if you and Marlon go without me.
Did you just say that? But you're actually letting us have some responsibility.
Right, now, don't panic. I'm going to write you both a very long list, and I expect photos.
It's home farm. You've seen it a million times.
Not in my bridal capacity. And I have very high standards.
Oh. You hide them well.
Excuse me. Me client, you... whatever you are.
Executive manager. So are we on for 10?
Georgia, this is getting blown out of proportion.
You mean the fact that everyone knew about the baby other than me?
Well, I'm definitely not guilty on that count. I'm sorry, but this isn't all my fault.
Is that all you care about? How this makes you look?
You knew how much I looked forward to a grandchild. Are you trying to punish me? Is that it?
I only found out myself last night.
And you didn't think to tell me the good news? Is this what we've become?
For that, I'm truly sorry.
But everything else I deserved.
Georgie, we really are sorry that you found out like this.
Yeah, like I said, we wanted to tell you properly.
Was that before or after I discovered that my marriage was over? Right. Will somebody please take me back? The last thing I want to do is spoil the party.
Mum.
Nikhil, please. I just want to get as far away from here as possible.
Are you going to let her go?
You heard her. Maybe it's for the best. Next time you have any bright ideas, just do us all a favor. Don't bother.
Babe.
Don't. Just don't.
I don't get it. Why did he borrow money off people like that?
Who knows what your dad's been thinking these days?
But you told him he's not been well.
Well, I tried. It didn't do any good. They still want their money. That's final.
Well, I can ask Declan for some overtime if you want.
I wish it were that simple, love. But the interest has gone through the roof and it's growing by the day.
So what are we going to do?
Well, the first thing I can do is go and talk to your dad. See what he's got to say for himself.
Where are you going?
See Dad in hospital.
Oh, is it about those men? I heard them talking about some money.
Oh, it's nothing for you to worry about, love. You get back upstairs and do your homework.
give him a hug from me.
Charity's looking for you.
Yeah, well, do me a favour. If she asks, you haven't seen me.
Like that, is it? Look, I know what she did with Mum was...
Stupid. This goes way beyond that. Look at what's happened to Mum and Dad, all because she couldn't keep her nose out.
Yeah, well, it goes for me as well. I was there when she spoke to Mum. I could have stopped her.
You reckon?
I suppose I just hoped it might work, you know, get Mum and Dad back together.
Yeah, except that's not why Charity did it. She wasn't thinking about their marriage or my feelings. She was thinking about herself.
And you. Look, she knows what Mum and Dad splitting up has done to you.
And she's used that for her own purposes. You know, when Charity gets something in her head, that's it. Tunnel vision, collateral damage, it doesn't matter. As long as she gets what she wants.
It's not all down to her, you know. I mean, Dad has acted like a total idiot. Look, if it bothers you this much, why don't you just talk to her, tell her how you feel?
Oh, believe me, I have tried. She just tells me what I want to hear and then she pulls the rug from under me.
What do you mean? Something else happened?
No, nothing. Forget it. I'm just sounding off.
So there I was, stuck between the two of them, making a complete show of themselves.
No doubt Valerie gave as good as she got.
At one point, I honestly thought they were going to come to blows.
Battle and Granny's at dawn.
Yeah, well, Val was asking for it. Swanning about like she owned the place.
Yeah, well, now that she and Rishi are officially an item.
Except they're not.
What do you mean? I thought they were...
Because that's what she wants you to think. She's trying to make you jealous, man. Maybe she slept on the sofa.
I knew she was up to something. Thank goodness he didn't fall for it.
As if. Clutching at straws as per usual. Ow!
There. How's your leg feel?
Uncomfortable.
Well, they say it can get really itchy. I could give it a little poke if you like.
No, everything's fine, thank you. Shouldn't you be supporting Jenny or something?
Oh, she's got Nick ill for that now. Which is why it's nice having someone to look after. Makes me feel useful. So, is there nothing else I can get you before I get back to the B&B?
No, you've been wonderful. Thank you very much indeed.
I'll pop back later just in case.
I thought she'd never go.
She was dying to tell you about Val, wasn't she?
I don't know about that. What exactly did Valerie say?
Zach?
Oh, look, if you're here to try and push me into talking to Lisa
It's not
again...
that. She's here.
You what?
I know it's not strictly visiting hours, but we can make an exception. It's up to you.
Mum and Dad have always argued about stupid things, but then they always made it up in the end. They used to tell us it meant that they loved each other even more.
Well, they might still surprise you.
I can't see her forgiving him on this one. You must think you're marrying into a right lot.
Oh, yeah, because mine are the very model of normality.
Yeah.
So, now that we're officially moving in together, do you want to come in and see where all my stuff can go?
Ah, kick a man while he's down.
What's wrong?
Please tell me this is not happening.
I'm looking for Val. Where is she? She's not answering her phone.
Maybe she's trying to tell you something.
Hey, what are you playing at?
Making a fool of himself by the looks of it.
I just want to apologize to Val. What about Mum? But did you hear the way she spoke to me?
Well, is it any wonder the way you prayed a Val in front of her?
No, not that there's anything going on.
What?
Nothing happened. He slept on the sofa, apparently.
Is this true? You let Mum believe that you and Val were together?
She assumed. Just like she always does.
Do you have any idea how much that's hurt her?
Well, now she knows how it feels.
Right, so you ruin our day to get one over on Mum. You've lost the plot.
Look, try not to upset yourself.
No, you need to start thinking where your priorities lie.
Nikki,
No, I mean it, Dad. I'm with Mum on this one. Enough.
I spoke to Belle.
She told me.
Where were you?
Hanging out the washing. Life does go on, you know.
While I'm hiding away in here. Is that what you mean?
How are you?
Still keep taking the tablets.
That's something, I suppose.
Oh, my memory's coming back.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you remember them two men in the pub?
Well, you'll have to give me a bit more to go on than that.
You said you did some work for them. Only you didn't, did you? If what they say is true, you borrowed a load of money off them.
I wanted to tell you, I really did. It's just... Well, I didn't know how to.
Giving the girls a head start for the morning. Babe, please, come on. Look, I thought if they saw one another, the old spark might still be there, you know? It was worth a try, wasn't it?
And if it weren't, my dad'd move out. Bonus.
What is so wrong about that? We don't spend any time together at the minute.
So who's next on your hit list? Priya?
I just want to be with you, all right? Not the whole family.
No, what you want is everything on your terms.
No, that is not fair. I did it for us.
You wanted a job, so I gave you a job. But you don't want just any job. Oh, no. You want career prospects.
I want to contribute, actually, yeah. We're a team, I thought, and I'm bringing money in.
It's not about money. I make enough of that for both of us.
And I do not do the bored, stay-at-home little wifey, you know that.
Yes, well, I do now. Because you made it perfectly clear that you're not interested
Not interested in what? Go on, you say it. This has got nothing to do with me cocking up with your mum, has it? This is all about you wanting a baby.
They said they could help, so...
Oh, and you believed them. Then you buried your head in the sand while the interest keeps piling up.
Well, I have paid them some out of the pot.
Do you even know what you've signed up to? Or is that it? Is that why you come back here? Pressure got too much, so you thought you'd run away and leave us to deal with the mess.
I had to get him off my back. I couldn't think straight.
Well, oh, can you now? Is any of this getting through to you? Where's the rest of that money, Zach?
I think I've buried it.
Buried it? Well, why did you do that?
I don't know. For safekeeping. Somewhere up on the moors.
Think, Zach. That money could help.
I can't think if you keep pecking me head. I just wanted to be a proper husband. Provide. Do right by you. And now look. Look what I've done.